This mod review is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. So guys, today I have a triple threat of old-timer mods for you. Old-time classics, if you will. We have the Fent Farmer 100 series. We've got the Boss Klinklander, that's how I'm going to say it, the Boss Klinklander front loader pack. And then we have the old-timer logging winch. Two different variants. One that is PTO driven and one that is, well, it's driven by the good old arms and biceps. Thought these mods would all kind of talk to the same person, so I thought I'd go ahead and lump all three of these together. All three of these mods can be found over at Forbidden Mods. There are links to all three of these in the description below. Let's start out with the Fent Farmer 100. So if we go to Vehicles and then Small Tractors, we have the Farmer 100, or the 100 series, $14,500 for the base price. Just a wee 45 horsepower, 88-liter fuel engine, and 19 mile per hour top speed. So take a look at this thing. Standard configuration is two-wheel drive with Trelleborg tires, open cab, or open driver area. We do have the choice of three different Fent green colors, as well as a design color. We'll take a look at the design color here in a minute. We have the choice of Trelleborg two-wheel drive in standard, wide tires, narrow tires. We can go to Michelin two-wheel drive, wide tires, wheel weights, different set of wide tires, a different set of wheel weights. I'm just mistaken. It's wide tires are wheel weights. We have Trelleborg four-wheel drive in standard, wide tires. Then we have Trelleborg two-wheel drive rear twin, standard, narrow twin on the rear. Narrow, both rears are narrow twins. Back to standard. We have Trelleborg four-wheel drive twin, standard, narrow twin, wide twins, twins all around, back to standard, and back to standard Trelleborg two-wheel drive. We have the down exhaust. Exhaust is right here in the standard configuration. Get a straight exhaust. Get an accessories exhaust. Original down position. We can go with roof config standard, or what I call the roll cage. And we can get the roll cage with some side doors, if you will. We can go with a rear open top, kind of a curved glass. Curved glass with the side doors. Then we have kind of an angular cab that flips up, and then an angular cab that flips up with the side doors. Go with that configuration. And then engine setup, we have the Farmer 102S, 48 horsepower, 103S, 56 horsepower. Now do note the changes here in the hood as we change models, not just the badge. We're actually going to see changes here also. We have the 104S, 55 horsepower, 105S, and this little doohickey has just moved to the front. 104, 105, 60 horsepower, 106S, 65 horsepower. 108S, 75 horsepower. And back to 102S at 48 horsepower. So we can max this thing out at 75 horsepower. We have the choice of front loader attacher. No. Get a black front loader attacher. And notice that when we add the front loader attacher, you get a bit extra. We get a joystick up here with some hoses. There it is. Go with a green one. Go with the Bloss Klinklander attachment. And back to none. Then we have engine sound, standard sound or gear shift sound. Let's go with gear shift sound on this one. So $17,200 as we have it configured. Go with a different horsepower. Let's add the standard sound and let's change the color. I said we'd come back to the design color. The design color is going to be for the cab. Like so. The white cab one is standard sound. Go with Michelin two-wheel drive on that one. Alright, so let's go take a look at those. Let's take a look at the standard sound. I think I said this one was standard, right? Let's listen to it as we drive. Front lights. Just have one set of lights on or off. Rear lights don't appear to be working here. We do have brake lights. Four ways, left and right. Flashers. We do have mouse controls. If we hold the mouse button left and right and go left and right, we can close and open cab. That's how it looks from inside. So, animated shifter, clutch, brake, and hand throttle. Squeaky brakes. This one had the shifter sound. Let's go in cab now. Let's take a listen to it real close. So it's not very loud, the shifting sound, but let's listen to it again. Right there, it had shifted. Park these over here and we'll take a look at the front loader attachers now. Front loader attachers and all of their attachments. So if we go to tools and then front loaders, scroll on over here, you have the Boss front loader arms. Get it in different colors. And the front loader arms actually are going to work with not only the Fent Farmer 100 series, but they'll also work with the Gildner and the Etcher from Forbidden Mods. I think we have covered both of those tractors before in the mod review channel. So a choice of red, blue, or one of the various Fent green colors. $2,700 to buy that. Then we have a choice of a bucket, 750 liters, and change colors on those to whatever color we want. $1,400. We have a manure fork, 980 liters, $1,500. Also has the color change, and this says it works with the Boss Cat 3, Boss or the Cat 3. We then have a bale spike, and we have the manure bucket, or just an open bucket, silage bucket, if you will, $22,500, $1,400. We have the bigger silage fork, $2,980, 2,980 liters, $1,500. And then we have the Fent front loader, $3,400. Works with the Fent Farmer 100 series. Get it in black or one of the Fent colors, and we can get it with Stoll or Fent decals on it. See, we have a green Fent front loader arms there. Then here we have a green Boss front loader arms. Now this particular tractor has full dirt and full wear applied to it. We'll notice that there is a different dirt mask to either side. Let's take a look at this one, because this one does have the door on it. If we double mouse click and go left or right, that opens and closes cab, as we've already seen. If we go up or down, it'll open and close this kind of driver flap. So now we have a closed cab for the most part. Now, the last of the classic mods we're going to take a look at here today are the logging winches. Go to Tools and then Forestry Equipment. We have the hand crank logging winch, $1,005. And then we have the PTO powered logging wrench, $1,005. Let's see how these things work. Just so happen to have another farmer tractor down here. This one is the PTO winch, and we've got some logs we can conveniently move around. So, first thing we want to do is we want to turn on our tractor, raise and lower this. The way it's positioned, when we lower it, it's kind of like a blade, an anchor. And we can turn it on. Okay, once it's turned on, now we can basically go out here, select what we want, and when our little hand is over it, we can hit B to put the chain on it. And then we have a remote. We can hit Z to winch, log in slowly, Shift Z to do it faster. So, we can hit B to release. We can haul multiple logs at once. Assuming our tractor has the power. So, we even raise the winch up. At that point, raise the winch, and then we can just kind of, oops. Interesting state. All right, what we can also demonstrate here is the cable is animated. You can see underneath it. Hopefully you can see underneath of it the cable is kind of reeling out. When you call it back in, you can see it reeling in. Like so. So that is the PTO driven winch. The hand winch basically works the same way. You don't have to actually go to the crank and click the mouse button or anything. Kind of visual. Then we have to turn on the winch with B. So the winch turned on. Go out here quite a distance. Look onto that. And we can hit Z. Winch it in from here. Or if you want, you can come up here by the crank and hit Z. Just crank it on in. Now when you get close to this, and I don't really know what this setting does. I've tried it. It says winch unmount trailer hook. Well, if I hit O, okay, I don't really know what it did. Get right back to it, and it still says winch unmount trailer hook. I'm not really seeing anything change. Something I did note is we have a rotating PTO shaft on the tractor when our attachment is turned on. It's turning slowly, but it is turning. Fast winch. So what you can do is you can use this, you can come up here, up to another log, winch them together. Get up here close to another log, winch it together. Then if your tractor's got the gusto to haul these, you can haul these straight off to the lumber sale area, depending on how far that is to go. Now I do want to mention one other thing related to this tractor. So we are in the two-wheel drive configuration. I take and push this up against the tree. See, the front wheel drive is still turning. So even though this visually is a two-wheel drive tractor, the model still is putting power down on all four sets of wheels. All four wheels. So that is also a little disappointing to see. I like to see that when you pick a two-wheel drive configuration, that it actually is a two-wheel drive configuration. If you pick four-wheel drive, you'll get the four-wheel drive configuration. There you go, guys. That is the Fent Farmer 100. It is the Boss, Klinklander, and Fent front loader arms and attachments, and the old timer winch with the PTO driven and the hand crank version. Again, all of these mods can be found over at forbiddenmods.de. There are links to all three of these in the description below. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this old-timey tractor? What do you think of the old-timey front loaders, buckets, attachments, and of the logging winch? Like I said, I thought all three of these mods would kind of appeal to the same person. So that's why I kind of went ahead and decided to bundle all three of them together. So until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.